the economy, sales, AITX stock, social media. Good morning, I'm Steve Reinharz, CEO of AITX, and we've got quite a bit to cover this morning. I'll be moving quickly. I hope you enjoy it. Some interesting things are about to follow. First thing is the economy. I want to share just some random thoughts really quick. And the first piece is that I find it fascinating how the economic pundits, when the economy is going up, they say there is no limit. And when the economy is falling, they say we're going to fall into despair. I'm more optimistic, first of all. And I'm not really a guy who thinks that the pundits have the greatest record to begin with. So what I see certainly continued wealth accumulation at the top, which does a large part in guiding the economy. But I also see tremendous amounts of wealth below the top 1%. And my belief is that those pockets of wealth will continue to drive the economy, whereas maybe the top levels might slow down a little bit. So I feel we're good. And from an AITX standpoint, because we're still solving the labor problem, I don't see any impact on us. So anyway, my 2 cents on the economy. Take it or leave it. Hopefully it helps. Item 2, sales. Now, some of you may have picked up that the sales numbers that I'm most interested in are the increases to our recurring monthly revenue. Now, when we sell something, it gives the quarter a big pop, which people like because people look at that number. And I'm always here to kind of share, hey, what's under the covers? What happens when you peel back the onion a little bit? And peeling back the onion at AITX reveals a company that wants to drive its valuation based on recurring monthly revenue. So that's the number that I look at. And it's because we will get the highest valuations based on RMR versus one-time sales. So for Q4, much like it's been for the past several quarters, or many quarters, we're looking at, again, double digits growth at least in the RMR. And that's where we want to be. We want to just consistently grow, double to triple digits quarter over quarter in the RMR category. That's how we're going to drive our sales, our valuation, sorry. Now, to do that, those, again, who have followed know that we have brought our sales team up to 7 full-time employees, which is huge. What we've also done is committed to 5 in-person trade shows where AITX or RAD will be the primary, the primary attendee. So we often go to shows, particularly over the last couple years, where we've been a guest, most often a guest of Allied Universal. And we're going to continue to be guests at dealers and other locations. But for us, 5 shows, ourselves, with our booth, happy to get out there, see customers, strengthen relationships, close more deals. So, I don't know how long it'll take before the additional heads become productive and contribute to sales, but we're making the moves. We've got the runway, we've got the staff, we've got the product, got the momentum. I like where we're at. And talking about liking where we're at, AITX stock up over 20% on the year. Now, we're only 3 weeks in. Anything can happen. But there's a few notable items related to that increase this year. The first is Russell 2000 is down 20%. So we're kind of beating the market in a big way, which I think is why people come to the OTC. They want to beat the market. So I'm happy to share that we are, at the moment. Anything can happen. And I also want to share that during this time, we have added to the outstanding. And we've raised money. And the stock has gone up. Just another proof point that I like sharing to reinforce the fact that dilution doesn't always equal stock drop. Not when it's done properly. So that's why our institutional investors are so important to us, as is the entire community. But anyway, I just want to let you know, up 20%, raised money, added the OS, headed in the right direction. And that creates a problem, not so much a problem for us, but a problem for would-be competitors. And what do? They amp up the bashers. They amp up the bashers on social. The reports that I get are that they have doubled their efforts lately. Of course, stock twits being the deepest, darkest corner of the internet for us. Crazy things happening over there. Outrageously horrid. And a lesser person might be discouraged, whether you're a trader or whether you're me, seeing those things. And I want to remind everybody, I've risked everything against ridiculous odds, against odds that a sane person would arguably be able to walk away from with dignity. But we didn't do that. We fought. We fought really hard to get here. And if you saw my tweet from yesterday, a Detroit news organization interviewed me earlier in the week and wrote a mostly accurate article that covers some cool elements of the journey. If you haven't read it, I think Doug will put the link down in the box or whatever below here of the video. Check it out. It'll show you the level of resiliency, toughness, and determination that we have. So I don't want anybody to think that a bunch of useless paid bashing online is going to impact our journey at all. It won't. It won't ever. It's nonsense. Best case, what did I write here? I wrote something cool, I thought. I said, best case, it's flattering. Hey, attention sometimes is flattering, so we'll kind of take that as the best case. Worst case, it's annoying noise. Who cares? Whatever. Nobody cares. I will say, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'll say it 100 more times. Those AITX community members who put up the fight on our behalf, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's important that we have a voice to counter the nonsense. So thank you. Please keep it up. I'm going to leave you with a cryptic thought. I'm asking, please message me, DM me, put in the comments of this video, what's your general thoughts on crypto? So this is a cryptic question about crypto, but I want to hear your thoughts. Is it going to lead to something? I don't know. Is it a clue? I don't know. Well, I do. Anyway, let me hear your thoughts on crypto. I hope everyone is happy. I hope you're all going to have a great day and a great weekend. We're setting up the next Q&A for the next few weeks from now. We'll get you the exact date. Have a great day. Thank you very much.